Hey friends, I'm Esmeralda. I live in a small town in northern Spain. Please like and subscribe. The day I was born, my dad was shocked to see that I had a patch of white hair right in the center. Let me see her. Oh wow, my mom had a white patch too. We've been blessed by Mother Nature. My mom was so different from other moms. She was very superstitious and into exploring the healing power of nature. To protect me from the evil eye, she would cleanse the house with sage smoke and make me wear all types of charms. Well, my dad got sick of all this and left us when I was just 5. Because of mom's beliefs and my white hair, the town folk were rather mean and called us witches. I always thought these people were so foolish because Mom was the nicest. She never seemed to be bothered by them, so I wasn't either. But things started to change in 7th grade, and I had a crush on a guy at school, Caleb. When I told Mom, she put a charm bracelet around my wrist. Oh, sweetie, take this for some extra luck and ask him out. But when I did, Caleb started laughing in my face. In your dreams, Grandma. Why would I like a freak? You could have just said a simple no, jerk. Oh God, have I made you angry? What you gonna do now? Ask Mommy to turn me into a frog? Or make some love potion for me? And I just saw red and attacked him. We were both sent to the principal's office and ended up in detention. You're such a witch. Oh yes I am. And you know what we do with people who know our secret? We curse them in their sleep. So I guess I'll see you tonight. The very next day, something bizarre happened. Caleb wasn't present, and his friend told everyone he'd gotten chickenpox. Suddenly, everyone was looking at me like I had something to do with it. Guess he should have gotten vaccinated. It was a joke, but the others didn't get it and started avoiding me like I had horns on my head. I was in a bad mood all the way home. Can't we just move away from this stupid place? I hate how people see us, Mom. What's important is how you see yourself. We don't run away from our problems, love. Easy for you to say. You don't have to go to school. I stomped out of the car as soon as we got home, when suddenly a ball of snow hit me in the head. It was Mom, and she was grinning at me. Before I knew it, we'd gotten into a snowball fight and we were lying in a heap laughing. Say it. You know you want to. Come on. Okay, you're the best mom ever. I could never be mad at Mom for too long, but soon I started losing the few friends I had because of Mom. She would either make them stupid charms or would do tarot card readings for them, and their parents really had a problem with that. Once at a parent-teacher meeting, Mom walked into the classroom and climbed onto the teacher's desk. The vibes in this room are so negative. Let me cleanse the aura first so we can have a positive, wholesome day. And then she closed her eyes and started chanting something, and everyone screamed and left the room. After that day, I became the school's official outcast. Why did Mom always have to be herself? I decided that things would be different in high school. I told Mom she didn't have to pick and drop me off anymore because I'd be taking the bus. I just wanted her to stay away from my school as much as possible. When I walked into the hallway on my first day, I heard some noise, and I saw a girl dressed as a goth holding Caleb by his collar. Don't mess with me, punk. You think you're really cool for making fun of me, huh? I'll make you scream for your mommy. When she let him go, I couldn't stop myself from clapping, and everyone stared at me. What? That was pretty awesome. Finally, someone showed him his place. I guess she's a witch just like you. Did you both go to the same summer camp for witches? Hey, shh. Do you hear that? It's the sound of me not caring about what you say. Seeing everyone laugh, Caleb looked like a ripe tomato. I'll get back at you both. And he stormed off. What a jerk. Yep, I can't believe I had a crush on him once. By the way, I'm Esmeralda. I'm Aria, and I love your hair, girl. You look like a rock star. OMG, it was the first time someone had complimented my hair, and I freaking loved it. We clicked instantly, and later that day, we even walked home together. We were going through a rich neighborhood, and I was shocked when she stopped in front of the most beautiful mansion on the street. Wow, her house was awesome. In school, Aria was fast becoming one of the most popular girls. Her dress sense was so cool, and she aced all subjects. She was like a beauty with brains. Since we'd become really good friends, I got a taste of what it felt like to be popular too, and I was rather enjoying it. But then one day, Mom came to school to pick me up unannounced. I so wanted to run away before Arya could see us, because if Mom met her, she would say or do something weird for sure. But it wasn't my lucky day. Arya spotted us and came over, and the two started talking. And then Mom offered her a palm reading. Mom, can we please go? I don't think Arya is into that kind of stuff. No, I'm really curious. Your mom sounds awesome, and I'd love to know. Mom looked at her hand and then spoke. Yes, I see you have a tough life, but I also see something really positive here. Sweetheart, even with all the hardships, you'll make it big one day. Just trust that, okay? Arya was practically living in a mansion. Mom had it so wrong. Gosh, Mom, enough of this, please. No, it's fine. That was really nice. Thank you. Mom offered Arya a ride home, and when we stopped outside her house, Mom said, "Oh, this is where you live? I've come here several times because your mom buys my candles. She never mentioned she had kids, though." I guess she isn't so proud of me. Thanks for the ride. I gotta go. And before Mom could say anything else, Arya walked off and went inside. I wasn't quite sure what she meant by that, but I realized that she hardly ever talked about her parents. After that day, Arya and I grew closer, and she started coming over to my place for sleepovers too. She actually enjoyed Mom's company, and I finally had a friend who didn't find my mom weird. Things were going good, but my happiness was short-lived because just a few days later, I was performing a recital at school, and Mom burst into the auditorium looking panicked. "Esmeralda, you left the house without being blessed." Oh no. And then, Mom lit a roll of sage and jumped onto the stage, circling around me with smoke. That set off the smoke detectors, and we had fire alarms blaring and sprinklers going off everywhere. There was chaos in the entire school. Everyone was screaming and running. It was a wet mess, all because of Mom. Well, that was just a false alarm. Sorry, folks. Mom, are you completely crazy? You ruined everything. Everybody is staring at us now, and I'll be the butt of everyone's joke. Honey, aren't you overreacting a little? No one will even remember this incident by tomorrow. I'm overreacting? Gosh, Mom, you really don't get it. You do weird things and it puts people off, and no one here forgets. We'll just be hearing about this till the end of high school. Sometimes I wish you'd just be more normal. I regretted my words as soon as I saw the hurt look on her face, but I was too mad to apologize. And it was true. I'd had enough. When I went to school after the weekend, I could feel people looking at me. And then Caleb popped out of nowhere. Wow, amazing that you can show your face after the stunt your psycho mom pulled off. But before I could say anything, somebody leapt forward and pushed him hard. Arya, buzz off, jerk, and don't talk about her mom like that. She is 10 times the person you'll ever be. Yeah, 10 times crazier. Better crazy than a loser. Seriously, dude, no one cares about what you have to say. So why don't you just go and get a life? I was really grateful to have a friend like Arya on my side, but it was just her, because everyone else said and thought the same things as Caleb. I tried to ignore them, but at home, I also grew distant from Mom. I just wanted to be 18 and get out of this place, and maybe even from her. It was almost the end of the term, and we were busy preparing for the school's talent show. Arya and I had paired up for a dance-off, but during practice one day, we found out that our favorite music teacher was leaving soon. We all really wanted to get her a farewell gift, so the entire class pitched in money and gave it to the class monitor the next day. During recess, I realized I'd forgotten my lunch in the classroom, and when I went to go get it, I got the shock of a lifetime. Arya was taking out money from the class monitor's bag. Arya, what are you doing? Oh, I found it on the floor. It must have fallen out of her bag. I was only putting it back. Just then, Caleb suddenly walked in, and he started yelling at the top of his lungs. Oh my God, thieves! His yelling attracted some other kids, and he told them he'd caught us stealing the money red-handed. Ultimate jerk! We were both taken to the principal's office, and she called our moms, but only my mom showed up. Stealing? That's impossible. My girls could never do such a thing. I know my daughter. And I can also vouch for Arya. You better check that kid Caleb. He's always been trouble. And what a coincidence that he caught the girls. Mom took my hand and squeezed it gently, and my heart just melted. I've been such a jerk to her lately, but she was really the best person I knew. She then gently touched Arya's head, and all of a sudden, Aria started crying. What's wrong? I can't lie about this. I did steal the money earlier today when everyone went to gym class, but I realized I was so wrong. So during recess, I decided to put it back. That's when Esmeralda walked in, and then Caleb saw us. He didn't steal anything, and neither did she. It was me, and I am so sorry. What in the world? Before I could say anything, the principal sent me back to class. I didn't know what happened next, but when Aria didn't return, I decided to go to her place after school. But the lady there said Aria wasn't her daughter. She said Aria only came sometimes to mow the lawn. What? Luckily, the lady knew Aria's actual address and gave it to me. And when I got there, I found her sitting on the stairs. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Is this where you live? Gosh, who are you, Aria? And why have you been lying to me all along about living in that mansion? I never said that was my place. I just said I'll stop here. Esmeralda, even this isn't my home. I don't have a home. I'm a foster kid. But why didn't you tell me? And you always wear nice clothes and shoes. How did you manage? If you're thinking I steal regularly, I don't. I work part-time and I shop at thrift stores. And I only took the money this time to buy a costume for the talent show. It was wrong and so stupid. And I never told you about me because I didn't want to be pitied. I just wanted to fit in. I'm sorry. I sat next to Aria and hugged her, and I told her I loved her no matter what. If it wasn't for your mom, Esmeralda, I would have been expelled today. What? And then Aria told me how mom convinced the principal to give her a second chance. As a result, she was just suspended for a week instead of being expelled. I swear, your mom is an angel. At that moment, I felt even worse about all the things I'd said to Mom. I ran home, and the moment I saw her, I hugged her tight. I'm such an idiot, Mom. I'm so sorry I was so awful to you. You know I love you, right? Yes, sweetheart, I know. On the day of the talent show, I was really nervous about dancing alone. But right when I was about to step on the stage, Aria appeared with Mom. You're here! And the hair looks awesome! Wow, I did the hair. And I'm here because your mom got me the dress and convinced the principal to let me participate. As the three of us hugged, we suddenly heard Caleb behind us. Oh my God, you aren't expelled? I'll have to take it up with the school board. Zip it, kid. When Mom turned and glared at Caleb, he suddenly stumbled on something and fell on his butt. You're all witches. When did I say we weren't?